Welcome everybody. In Palworld, getting a good start is a great way to start leveling quick, and having a great base location is the key. So every base location here I'm going to provide but one will have plenty of nodes, whether it's stone, rock, and each one should have at least one ore. First base location located at 397, -318. It's a great open area with plenty of resources around here. Hope you guys like it, just like I hope you guys like and subscribe to the channel and the video, where we will be publishing more base locations and guides on Palworld. This base is located between two different quick travel points. It also has some characteristics of some ruins to the right and yet another ore node right here, as well as some ore tucked away into the trees. Then our next spot coming up is a little further on the same island, a little further south, located at 335, -353. Plenty of berries and iron to be had. Our next location is one of my personal favorites. You'll find a merchant, a black marketeer merchant, just to the south. A nice large open area located at 466-88. Again, stone, ore, and wood. Another great base location, as you guys can see here. Someone on my server has already commandeered this spot. Having all the characteristics of a good base, we're looking for the early nodes, so stone, wood, and we'll see that we have ore off in the distance. Located at 515, -116. Great, nice, flat, open area in a small low-level zone. Again, this video is going to be around any base level around 10 and below. Our next spot is just right off the main spawn on the main island here at 218, -538. Great view of all the nodes around. Great water, and it's kind of tucked off to the side here. Also off the back of this, we will find a cave here that will have boss spawns. Now going to one of the fan favorites of every server that I've played on so far. Right off to the right, many bases here. You may have some trouble just due to the walls that are already here, but at 240, 513, hard to miss. Great for it's high elevation, great for base defense, raid defenses, and you'll get a lot of good early mats, but you will not get any ore here. No straight ore spawns. Another great early node spot here. This is going to be located at 136-44. Nice, big, and open. You will notice here that there is some ore off towards the water, as well as a good spawn of eggs, both below on the side here, and as well as all throughout this kind of trench. So we'll see here an egg there. Great spawn point for eggs. And another egg right up there. Our next base location is our very first pure ore location. It is a little bit small. It is also a little bit tucked away right behind the chillet spawn. There's going to be a bridge that you'll have to take. Look at 156, -394. There'll be a small bridge that you'll have to take early game when you don't have access to flying. And the base itself is not the easiest laid out, but if you are quite creative, you'll be able to make this base your own. Just don't build over the ore spots or the respawn areas. Next up is one of my personal favorite locations, even though I have not built it here, at 144-352, right next to the Ping King spot. Nice and open beach with yet an iron ore deposit. There is a little stone and there is a little wood to get you started. You also have access down the road here to some regular spawns of chests. You'll see that we have chests here. And we'll have chests that kind of spawn sporadically all over the area, as well as a little bit more less common of the PAL spawns over here. Coming up, we have a personal favorite and a fan favorite. A lot of creators have showcased this area. Located at 66,325. This is where I have my base. You'll notice that it's not perfectly flat, but it's large enough to house a lot of items, a lot of whatever your base design is going to be. And a little bit to the north, we'll see a fat iron base that you can make here. I have both my bases next to each other. It just makes life a little bit easier for now. Next up is a little hidden gem, kind of out in the middle of nowhere here, at -123, -356. Not only do you have everything that you would expect, wood, stone, and a little bit of iron, or a little bit of ore, keep calling it iron. If you actually fly a little bit to the south here, we'll actually encounter our very first sulfur node, which is right next to the base. So that's going to give you access to actually sulfur for gunpowder, which can then elevate this base up into the, the player level 20 and higher. Sulfur being a sought after node, you can go ahead and get some early sulfur spawns and some early sulfur nodes. Our next base is actually going to be in a lower spawn area, one of the beginning starter zones, at -47, -348. So -47, -348. This one is a little bit further off the main trail, so you will have to do some exploring to get down to the very first boss for the tutorial. Coming up is yet another nice big area at -390. Again, we are presented with one ore node here, wood around the corner, we have some stone, and we will also have access to some treasure chests that spawn in the area. And lastly, my favorite, -256, -45, a gigantic area where you can have multiple ore spawns, tons of trees, but also perfectly flat and gigantically open. Just do watch for the syndicate spawns. So guys, I hope that you guys find this video helpful. Also, if you guys are looking for more advanced base locations, like, subscribe, and we'll come back with that video later. And we'll catch you guys next time.